What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. And today I'm gonna bring you along one of my upper sessions. So today I got chest, back, and arms. So I'll see you inside and we'll get started. All right, guys, so first up on the menu for this workout today, we got chest. So we're gonna do this flat machine press. Pretty much warmed up sufficiently. On my first movement, I do a little bit more warm-ups than I would when I'm already warm and going through the workout. So did about 3-4 warm-ups. And again, the way I do my warm-ups, I structure them so that I'm not wasting a lot of energy. So that way I keep my energy for that top set. So I give all to my top set, going full failure now, not leaving anything in the tank. So you really want to warm up and get enough blood in the muscle. So some people need 8 reps, 10 reps, and then some people need, anywhere from 4 to 6 reps building up to that top set. So I usually do about 12. Second warm-up, I do about 10 to 8. And then everything from there, I do about 3 or 4 reps, just enough to feel the movement, get the movement pattern down, not waste energy, and get enough blood in that chest ready to go for that top set. So now we're going to rock here on this top set. This is the pre-core flat plate loaded press. Really like this one. It converges really nice. So a good little press to start off, get the pecs fired up. So same structure as usual. Top set, back off set. So going all out on the top set. And then depending if I get 10 or 12 reps, I'll probably stay there for the second set and run that again, that same weight. If I don't get 10 or 12 reps, if I get 8 or even right at 10 or 9, I'll probably drop the weight off a little bit by 15, 25%, anywhere between there, and try to get something 10 plus for that back off set. So that's what we're going to run right now. Going to get into it, see what we get on this top set. All right, guys, so top set out the way. I think I got about 12 or 13 reps. So going with what I said, going to keep that again for the back offset right here, which I would just call this another top set basically, and let the reps drop down as they do with that same load. And first set felt really good. Got a really good contraction, really good squeeze. Everything, like I said, I've been doing that Eddie has me going on right now as far as tempo goes. Again, I work with Eddie Shepard for my training and my programming. It's a 3-1-1 tempo, so trying to stay within 3-second eccentric, 1 in the hole on a pause on the fully lengthened, and then at least a good squeeze on the contraction. Just trying to really own those end ranges. If you watch Justin Shire train, it's pretty much how he does things. You watch Kuba, all those type of guys. JP even does that. So it's just a really good way to train. Also helps standardize the way you're progressing. So you can make sure if I didn't do that on that last set that I videoed, I would try to keep that same weight the next week, even though I may feel stronger, and try to make that with that tempo that I need. So always make sure tempo and form and execution is first before going up. So run this again, and then we'll see how much we get as far as the reps dropping down. All right, so now we got this diverging isolateral hammer strength row. The low to high, trying to target more of that upper back. I almost think about it kind of like you're going into a Christmas tree kind of back pose. just rolling a little bit more up. You know, when you set up the back post, squeeze down and up. It's pretty much what we're going for. So it's good going from low to get that stretch, and then coming up high, really squeeze the upper back traps, rhomboids, all that good stuff. So same concept here. Top set, back off. Same theme, same everything. And let's run it. First back movement of the day. All right, so top set and back off done on this upper back focus row. Now we're gonna move on to another chest movement. So we're gonna go into a 20 to 30 degree incline Smith press. Same thing, top set, back off there. Same type of control, same type of tempo, all that kind of good stuff. See what we can do. And then we'll go on to back again. So just pretty much back and forth, getting the most out of a chest movement, moving on to back. Same thing, going to a chest movement, then to back. It's ridiculous pump going back and forth like that when it's a chest and back day. Absolutely love this sequence. But yeah, just hitting the areas I need most. So I need that thickness, especially to the mid and upper back. That's why we're going for this. And my chest is pretty dominant. It's come up a lot. Really didn't have a ton of feedback from the judges on that to bring it up. But we just want to focus more on that upper to mid part of the chest, really 3D pop out. So that's what we're gonna do here. Gonna move on to the next movement and keep rocking and rolling. All right, so we got 3 big girls on the bar, and we're gonna see what we can get for this top set right here on the low incline Smith. See what happens, try to still control the weight. Might move a little bit faster on the eccentric just because I really feel it when I just kind of keep it constant and just keep that tension on that chest. But we'll see. We'll see if I can even control it even more. If it feels lighter on that first one, then I'll control it even heavier, like normal, like 3-4 second eccentric. But just see how it feels. This movement here, from what I discussed with Eddie, doesn't have to be like super slowed down. It just is something that we want to get stronger on and progress on it, but safely still, and just overall just make sure it's still on the chest. So if I can do a 2 second eccentric and keep it on the chest, that's completely fine. So gonna run this, see what we can get, and then we'll go from there. Side note, sorry about the sound now with the background noise. My mic just kind of like took a shit, so I don't know what happened. I dropped my phone that had the little plug-in with it, and it just stopped connecting. So may have to buy a new mic already, and I just got this one, but whatever, shit happens. It's not an expensive one, so I'll just get another one. But yeah, apologize for that. Let's run this top set. All right, so super happy with this top set. I did this back at Crunch like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, something like that, whenever this day fell, over there in Abilene. But Ended up hitting that for I think around the same reps, but had a longer eccentric here and controlled a lot better with a good, better pause too at the bottom. So super happy about this set. We're gonna back off to 2.5, see what we can get there. Hopefully another 8 to 10, and then move on to another back movement. All right, so next movement up for back, we have a single arm lat pull down. Again, same shit, nothing changes. Top set shooting for anywhere from 8 to 12. Back off set shooting for 10 to 15, somewhere between there. And just really trying to milk the stretch, milk the eccentric, come down hard on the lat, make sure it's all on the lat, and we're not transferring it to the shoulder and stuff like that. So you will see that I do kind of let it extend pretty far, and it may look like it's kind of like the shoulder getting into it, but it's not. I'm still staying down on the lat, keeping the lat involved. Eddie just likes to tell me to get that big stretch, let it kind of pull, and then that little movement here, dropping the scapula down or retracting, and then keeping it on the lat and doing that kind of letting it go and then pulling it back in. So we're gonna do that there, and then yeah, 2 sets here, and then we'll move on. All right, so that'll do it for the back portion of today. Not really crazy back focused, just 2 movements. Usually on my other back days, 3 movements, so kind of just switching for the A and B days. So today is a little bit more chest, I guess you could say. So we're gonna finish off with a chest movement, just open everything up with a fly, a pec deck, 2 sets again. Might do a drop set on this one, kind of see how I feel. If I want a little bit more blood volume, I'll go ahead and do that if I feel good. But it's just based off the feel for this last one. So Eddie said I can finally start adding intensifiers. So just based off the feel and seeing how things go through the session. And obviously still trying to maximize every set. And not just trying to overall just throw volume in where we don't need it. So if I get the most out of the set, I'm good there. There's no need to throw an intensifier and stuff like that. So just know when you get really good at performing the sets and getting the most out of them, you don't have to throw intensifiers in. So especially during prep, it's very useful because you want to pull back on the intensifiers and really just go through straight sets and get the most out of them and get out. So enough of my rant. We're gonna do this and then we'll move on to the arm stuff. All right, guys, so to finish up this upper day, chest and back portion is out of the way. Now we just got these 2 arm movements, 1 bicep, 1 tricep, all knocked out in the superset real quick. Feedback from judges was I don't really need too much arm at all, if any. So really just maintenance volume for arms, and they're still kind of growing. So that's always a good sign. But just gonna do this superset, which consists of a single arm dumbbell preacher superset with a single arm cable overhand push down. So usually I'll see how the overhand push down feels. I have some like elbow tendonitis type issues on my left side, kind of some tricep issues too going on. So sometimes that overhand position hurts, even in pressing overhand hurts. So I'll switch to a neutral, and Eddie just says, you know, whatever doesn't hurt, run that, because it's all gonna kind of hit that same area. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how the top set feels on that with the overhand. If it doesn't feel good, I'll go ahead and swap it, no problem, for just a single arm straight push down that way with a rope or something like that, or a cuff. So let's run it, and then pretty much call it a day. Maybe do some posing, we'll see how I look. If I'm not too chubby, I might post it. Stop.
Say what's up. Say what's up. What's up, YouTube? What's going on?
Duke's got his post-workout meal going on here. He's got his kibble, some apples and some carrots, because he gets his micronutrients in, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then I got my chicken and rice and mac oil heating up in there. And yeah, and then I had a scoop and like a quarter, because I only get 30 grams of protein from whey, from Hosstile ISO H1 blueberry donut, of course. Immediately post-workout down that, get the recovery process started, rebuild those muscles right after the gym, after that hard training. So really solid day of training. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. And again, just to keep you updated with everything I do too, post-workout, got some acetyl L-carnitine, HCl, 1,500 milligrams going down, and that'll do it. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that really good stuff. Leave a thumbs up, really appreciate it. And I will see y'all in the next one. Leave in the comments what kind of video y'all want to see next from me. And until then, peace out.